Okay, proceed to the next segment. As we discussed the two of the characteristics, third one is there. This is the related to the third argument, that is democracy provides a method to deal with differences and conflict. Differences and conflict means, like, we know that in India different religion, different language, different people are living. So obviously the conflict will take place because all people are not having same one mindset. So people are having different ideas, different thoughts, different thinkings. Obviously the things can take place. But how the government becomes successful to resolve all these methods, all these differences and conflicts. Let's begin. In any society, people are bound to have differences of opinion and interest. These differences are particularly sharp in the country like ours, as I told you. Means it can happen in like our country, it can happen anywhere, it can happen, which has an amazing social diversity. People belong to different reason, different. They speak different language. They practice different religions and different caste. So they look at the world very differently and have different preferences. The preferences of one group can clash with those of the other groups. And how do we resolve such conflicts? The conflicts can be solved by brutal power. Whichever group is more powerful, be dictate its terms and others will to accept that, but this would lead to the resentment and unhappiness. Resentments, if this kind of step is taken by the government, means they are suppressing the people, means the conflict they are resolving not by their policies but thereby one rule government. So what will be happen? Resentment means people will be full of anger, people will not satisfy. So means the population is not happy, then people is not, means peaceful. So what will happen? Always the conflicts will take place. Different groups may not be able to live together for a long such a way. Democracy provides the only peaceful solution to this problem. In democracy, no one is permanent and winner and no one is permanent loser. This main characteristics we have to see. Means is that no permanent ruler and no permanent winner. Means there is nobody permanent winner, nobody permanent loser. The meaning is that after 5 year election take place and every party can get chance to make the government. So it is not compulsory or stated that a government which is ruling will rule forever in the country, and means nobody will get chance of ruling. So democracy says everyone gets chance of ruling. Another, like, democracy provides the only peaceful solution of this problem. So we have read this. Different groups can live one another peacefully, and in the diverse country like India, democracy keeps our country together. Because of democracy, we live together because certain rule regulations are there and people have faith in justice. So, these three arguments were about the effect of democracy on the quality, government, and social life. Whatever we read before three, so these are what? These are the quality of government and social life. But the strongest argument for the democracy is not about what democracy does to the government. This line is very, very important to understand. Like, it is not that democracy does to the government, but it is that what the people, but what the citizen do for the democracy. Means it is like simple example we can say, if for your understanding better, like you are the children of your parents. It is not the responsibility always the parents that they will do everything for the children. It is a responsibility for the children that what the return they give to their parents. Means are they fulfilling the expectations of their parents? Same with the country. If we are living in the democracy, we should not curse like we have seen in the debate. what the people are saying, the poverty is here, the corruption is here. It is not by the system, it is by we people. Means we are not behaving properly. That's why this is spreading in our society. So we can say, we cannot claim that the democracy is because of that, but it is not that. What we don't think that what we are giving to the government. So the responsibility of citizen is very, very important. Even in, if democracy does not bring about better decision and accountable government, it is still better than other the form of government. And sometimes if it is happen, but if we see the rule regulation, if it the system, the infrastructure, the you can say all things behind it, so means we get that democracy enhances the dignity of citizen. Enhances the dignity of citizen means it gives a chance to a person that he or she can raise his voice. He has the particular right to live, you can say, in a dignified or in the esteemed manner, as we discuss about democracy based on the principle. Understand principle. Principle, the rule of the life of political equality, or recognizing that the poorest and at least educated has the same status and rich and the educated, means irrespective of their background, status, financial condition, etc., people are equal. They are not subject of the ruler, they are the rulers of themselves. Very, very important line. They are not the subject of ruler. We are not living in any king or dynastic rule, we are living in democratic country. So they are the rulers of themselves. We are the rulers of ourselves. We are not meant by anyone. We can take our own decision. Even if they make mistakes, they are responsible for their conduct. If they are making mistakes, they are responsible for their conduct. Means people realize what they are doing. So in this video, till this we read, in the next video we'll discuss the next, because otherwise video will be lengthier. Okay.